morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio. So today, it is time for our monthly look at the release schedule. Lots of Pokemon sets are always being released and announced and all of that stuff. So we really do need about once a month to come around and have a little bit of a refresher as to what is coming out, what has been announced, what we can look forward to. Now, right at the beginning of this video, I do need to give a little disclaimer, and that is that in the past month, since we did our last look at this, we've actually not had a single Pokemon TCG product announced, which is weird, right? Now, I did wonder whether I should do a release schedule. I did pop it over on Twitter. I asked people's opinions on it, and what came back was, yes, do the release schedule, we would like to see it. And at the end of the day, although we don't have any new products, what we do have is some information in terms of what is going to be in Chilling Reign and the set after Chilling Reign, as well as popping something in that we frankly forgot to do. There was something we forgot in the previous release schedule, so I think we need to go and have a look at that right now. So, it is worth pointing out that just about a week and a half ago, on May the 7th, we did have a couple of releases. The Gardevoir and Victini V Battle decks, those second lot of those V Battle decks, did release. Do remember, if you buy the double pack, you will get a little pack with some extra cards in, some extra trainer cards, so it is worth going for. If you want to buy them, the double pack, there is a genuine good reason to buy the double pack over buying the two packs singularly. There we go. The other thing that came out, and I did buy one of these and I have opened it on this very channel, is the Galarian Rapidash V-Box. We do know that that is, as it stands at the moment, an exclusive Pokemon V. It can only be got in this box. But do remember that over in Japan, they did have both a full art and a special art of Galarian Rapidash V. So even though the regular version isn't going to be in Chilling Reign, there is a chance that the full art and the special art will be, so you will be able to get the card in Chilling Reign, even though you won't be able to get the regular art. It's the same way that you could get Alakazam in Vivid Voltage, but you could only get the full art Alakazam in Vivid Voltage. The regular art was a promo only. So the next products to actually be released, the next ones to be coming around properly, well, it starts on May the 21st with the Inteleon V Max League Battle Deck. Now, the thing, and like I say, although we haven't got new products per se, we do have new information. One of the things we know now that we didn't know when we last did the release schedule is the exact contents of the Inteleon V Max League Battle Deck. Now, I'm not going to go through it in exhaustive detail. I've done a video about that. But the set list is up on the screen here. And there are things like a 3-2-2 line of the really good Inteleon that lets you search trainers. A 3-2 line of Frostmoth, the one that lets you attach as much water energy during your turn as you like. There's a couple Galarian Zigzagoon that are, of course, very, very good cards. You drop them, drop a damage counter, they see play everywhere. And if we keep looking down the list and we look at the trainer cards here, we've got Boss's Orders, Evolution Incense, Great Ball Marnie, Ordinary Rod, Professor's Research, Quick Ball, Scoop Up Net. It really is a who's who of staple trainer cards. So, I couldn't tell you last time, but I can tell you this time, even though Inteleon VMAX is a slight downgrade in terms of main Pokemon for League Battle Deck, the rest of the League Battle Deck is absolutely worth picking up. And if you are a newer player looking to get staples to start building decks, and I mean this very literally, you cannot find a better product than these League Battle Decks. They are extremely highly recommended. The other thing coming out on May the 21st is the V-Strikers Tins. Now, there are two possible versions of this. We have got both the Empoleon and Tyranitar flavour, and essentially, you get some booster packs, and you get yourself the promo. Now, the promos are just alternate art promos of the cards from Battle Styles. So it is your regular Empoleon and your regular Tyranitar. Nothing different, except the artwork is slightly different. So it's very much over to you guys. If you want these cards, if you like these artworks, go ahead and get them. If you don't want the cards, or you've already got the cards, or whatever, these are, as I like to phrase it, the very definition of inessential products. So go ahead and get them if you want the promos. Otherwise, there are other places to get the booster packs. I leave it up to you. Now, Chilling Reign comes out on June the 18th, but the thing that I forgot in the previous release schedule, and I'm sorry, I do make mistakes occasionally, I'm not entirely perfect, I apologise. If you ask my wife, she might tell you I'm not even close, but that's a different story. The Chilling Reign Build and Battle Box. Now, this should be coming out on the 4th or the weekend of the 4th of June. Because, of course, remember, we have pre-releases. Now, with the world getting vaguely, slightly back to normal-ish in some specific ways, there might be some stores that are actually running pre-releases for Chilling Reign. If not officially, then unofficially. There should still be a bunch of other stores where you can go and pick up these build and battle kits. And remember, what you get is 4 booster packs, and a promo card, and a little pack of cards to help you build a deck. And most stores will then give you, I think the average is 3 booster packs at the end, as prize support or whatever. So these should not actually be sold online. You shouldn't be able to go and get these from your big stores. These should be sent to local game stores. The only places that should have these are places that would be running pre-releases. Obviously, local game stores might be selling these online, but I mean the big online retailers that don't run events, in theory, shouldn't have these products. These are supposed to be for local game stores. And these are your first opportunity to actually go ahead and pick up these packs. And they will have the 4 exclusive promos, and we do know that one of those promos is the Inteleon, that has the same ability as the old Decidueye GX, and that is a good Inteleon, so that might be one you want to go and have a little bit of a look for. Just a little bit of a tip from Wassy there. So these are very, very cool. If you aren't able to get to your local game store, there should be some that are selling them online. Do remember, these tend to be extremely popular products. You have been warned. Now, the release of Chilling Reign properly is on the 18th of June, and as always, there are a bunch of different packs you can get. Obviously, you will be able to just buy booster packs and booster boxes. That is fairly normal. There are free pack blisters where you get free packs and an exclusive promo. These do feature Snorlax and Eevee. And purely because it's a single strike Pokemon, I do actually like the Snorlax. I would not like it at all if it wasn't, but it is. The regular 1-pack blisters do feature both Morpeko and Phanpy, and I am all over this Phanpy. Thanks to the lovely Antoine Boulet, I do have the Japanese promo of this artwork, but I want the English one. I want a play set of the English one, so I really hope I can find this one. They're not always sold in a lot of card shops. They tend to be sold mostly in supermarkets, but Phanpy isn't super popular, so I'm hoping everyone clears out Morpeko and leaves a Phanpy for Wassy. Now, there are also other 1-pack blisters. These are the Check Lane blisters, and this is where you get a full evolution line. And it features either the Blaziken from Darkness Ablaze or the Decidueye from Darkness Ablaze. Bearing in mind that Decidueye is an absolute top-tier deck. It looks like it is remaining so, even when Chilling Reign comes out. So that is something to bear in mind. It's an entire evolution line of one of the, probably the best cards in the game, honestly. Coming as a promo like that is really kind of cool. Now, do remember that there are 2 Elite Trainer boxes coming for Chilling Reign, one featuring Ice Rider Calyrex and one featuring Shadow Rider Calyrex, but do please also remember that actually it doesn't really matter, because they're very similar in terms of content. You don't need to buy both of them unless you really want to. You'll notice from the images on the screen, it's just like the sleeves and the dice have a slightly different colour/design. Unless you're colourblind like me, in which case they're basically the same. He says, knowing that he will definitely buy the Shadow Rider if he buys either of them. And I'm not even sorry, if I'm honest with you. Seems fine by me. One thing we do need to point out about Chilling Reign is that the set is very hard to predict at the moment. And the reason for that is that if we take a look over in Japan, there were 3 sets that basically made up this. There was Sword and Shield 6, which was Jet Black, Poltergeist and Silver Lance. And then there was Sword and Shield 5A, which was Matchless Fighters. The problem is that those 3 sets together had 250 cards that don't count as secret rares in over here. But we know we've had it confirmed that Chilling Reign will feature 198 cards. So there are going to be 52 cards from those sets which have to be cut. We know that the regular art Galarian Rapidash is one of them, but we know that there's one other Pokemon V, and there is a Pokemon V and VMAX combo that are being cut, and we don't know what they are. So if there are particular cards from those Japanese sets that you've looked at and gone, man, I can't wait for Chilling Reign, just hold your horses, pun intended, just a little bit, because there are going to be some cards that are cut, and we don't know exactly which ones they are at this stage. Now, the other confirmed things we have at the moment are the GALAR partner packs. As it stands at the moment, we've got up to Unova, which is going to be released on June the 4th. We are then getting Sinnoh on July the 9th, Hoenn on August the 6th, Johto on September the 3rd, and we are finishing off with Kanto on October the 8th, at which point, if you've been lucky and been able to not miss any, you should have the entire collection of them. Yay, etc. We have had those dates for a little while, but it is always worth reminding ourselves, because I know some people really do want to collect them. It's nice to have the dates out there. I have seen some local game stores selling these $10 products for $45. Not cool. Seriously, it's a 350% markup. It's not cool. And then we have those other sets that we fairly sure know are coming. Now, Sword and Shield 7 is scheduled for release on the 27th of August. This is, you'll notice, quite short. This is basically 2 months and a week since the release of Chilling Reign. And you'll notice we generally tend to have sets every 3 months. This is a shorter than average gap, but as I've mentioned in a couple videos, Pokemon are not going to release a set in December. It's too close to Christmas, you lose out on the shopping, it's just not happening. There is zero chance that they put our set to December. It's just not going to be on the cards. What that means is we either have to have a short date now to get a set into August, or after that we have to have a short date to have a set in November. So we're doing this now, and then there'll be a 3-month gap, and there'll be a set in November. So yes, there is a short date, but they're doing this to essentially make things back to normal. And we don't know a huge amount about this set, but we do know that it is going to be made up of Eevee Heroes in Japan, as well as the Sword and Shield 7 sets, which we have now seen are going to be Blue Sky Stream, which is going to be based around Rayquaza, and Skyscraping Perfect, which is going to be based around Duraludon. We don't really know anything about those sets. We have been told that Rayquaza and Duraludon VMAX are, and this came officially from Pokemon, are going to be on the same level competitively as Eternatus. Eternatus obviously has been a top-tier deck since it dropped, so that's a very interesting statement for them to make. And similarly, all of those lovely Eevees from Eevee Heroes should be in the set, but we do not have confirmation that all 8 Vs and VMAXs will be in the set. Remember, over in Japan, only 4 of the VMAXs are in the set. The other 4 are in a special pack. So hold your horses. There is no confirmation they're all going to be in our Sword and Shield set. Sword and Shield 7 set. You have been warned. So, for instance, the anniversary set is coming on October the 8th. This is a 25th anniversary set we are expecting, but about which we have no real information. Now, I have obviously done a prediction video. That is very much the kind of thing that I would do. But as it stands at the moment, it's a wait and see kind of thing. We have no real information about exactly what this is or when it's coming. We only really know from distributor listings that it is actually coming. We'll have to wait and see. As always, I will be here as soon as it's announced to show you everything about it. And then on November the 12th, we are expecting Sword and Shield 8. And this is the one we really do know nothing about. Sword and Shield 8, we do have a placeholder date for November the 12th, which has come from distributors, but that is all we have. We don't have any news of Sword and Shield 7A in Japan, or Sword and Shield 8 in Japan, which would make up this set. We very literally know absolutely nothing about it, other than having a placeholder date. But we have the placeholder date, which generally, I mean, look, these placeholder dates are very much unconfirmed, subject to change, but they don't tend to change. So when I call it a placeholder date, do bear in mind that June the 18th was a placeholder date for Chilling Reign until it got confirmed. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you need to know. No new products released in the past month, but we have more information about the Inteleon VMAX League Battle Deck, more information about Chilling Reign, more information about Sword and Shield 7 with our knowledge of Eevee heroes, and we didn't mention the Build and Battle box in the last one, which I feel a bit, well, sad about. It's 2 weeks before Chilling Reign, it deserves a mention, but I mention it here, and now I feel better about myself. But now it's over to you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Usual deal. What do you think about these? What are you looking forward to? What are you going to be trying to buy? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.